Hey guys, it's Bunnies and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys the other day if you guys wanted to ask me some questions on Instagram and Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram and Twitter, my social links are right down in the description box below, but everything's just lots of bunnies. But anyways, I asked you guys if you had any question for me because it's been such a long time since we've done a Q&A, so I thought it'd be fun. I'm actually at the beach right now, which you guys can kind of see back there. I try to get you guys like a nice backdrop kind of, but I'm realizing that the sun's just completely washing it out and the lighting would probably be better like this way. You guys asked me a whole bunch of questions on Instagram and Twitter, so today I'm going to be answering them for you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and if you do, hit that sub button with your bunny paw. Also, don't forget to comment some video ideas down in the description box below if you guys want to see me do anything. And let's get right into this Q&A. Alright, so our first question of the day is going to be, I'm gonna say this wrong, but Case Rose. And the question is, what video did you watch that made you want to start YouTubing? So I watched YouTube for quite a while before I actually wanted to start a YouTube channel, and there wasn't really a video in particular that I was like, oh, I really want to watch, or I want a YouTube channel because of this video. It was actually stream. I would start streaming and I was like, I want to do gaming stuff and I want to do like gaming commentaries and stuff like that. So I started a Twitch channel, and then I shortly after that started a YouTube channel. So that's actually what kind of like brought my YouTube channel up. When I first started this channel, believe it or not, if you guys are new to my channel, it was a gaming channel in the beginning. It was like a lot of stream highlights, just funny stuff, montages, stuff like that. And then I kind of just started doing like more IRL me stuff, and that's kind of where my channel is how it is now. But it was originally a gaming channel. I do have a gaming channel, but I stopped posting to it. My next question is from Giovanni Blanco, and that is, hey Ray, are you still doing fitness things? If so, why haven't you showed us? So I've actually gotten quite a few questions about fitness and like what's happening, like am I still working out? Do I work out? What am I doing? So in regards to fitness, like I stopped running and working out for a while because my family got here and I was just so busy with everything. So right now fitness and like working out isn't my necessary like main priority. I still do it like when I work out and like I lift or I run or whatever it may be, it's just solely for like health purposes and like to make me feel better about like myself and my body and get like the body I want. But I'm not really doing like anything that's like necessarily like fitness. Like I'm not trying to compete, I'm not trying to necessarily have a physique that is like fit in particular. I just want a body that I'm happy with and that I'm comfortable with. But I haven't really recently been like working out heavy, so I will be starting to work out heavy again soon actually. Our next question is from Josh Massagir, and the question is, what do you want your wedding with Aunt to look like? So my dream wedding would be like an outdoor wedding and springtime and beautiful and like flowers everywhere, and that's kind of my dream wedding. I want the colors to be like pink and like white. I just want it to be really feminine. I'll insert some photos around here of like inspiration that I really like, but weddings are very expensive and I haven't even looked into like planning anything and like finances or like how much of it's gonna be. So there's actually like 5 or 20 questions. No, seriously, there's about like 15 questions about my wedding day and my wedding year, and me and I actually don't have a set date yet, so I'm not even gonna say how like the names I'm not even say the names of these questions because there's probably around 15 to 20 of them honestly. So we don't have a wedding day or a wedding year yet. I would like to get married next year sometime. We just don't have a date or anything like that yet, so I'm not setting anything in stone. Next question is from Spratley, and the question is, obviously YouTube and Twitch treats you good, but what's another dream job of yours? A dream job of mine would probably be to like honestly be like a singer. But I can't sing, so that's kind of, well, but I'd love to be a singer. That'd be so sick. Or like an artist, like an actual artist where like people respect and really love what I do and they want to buy it and they want to support me, and like that'd be so cool to be like an actual artist where like you have your own creations and people love those creations. That would be so awesome. Our next question is from Twilson, and that question is, will you ever go back to competing in bodybuilding? You guys, I'm so sorry. No, I won't ever go back to competing in bodybuilding, at least not now. Like I can't tell the future. I don't ever plan on competing in bodybuilding again. For multiple reasons, in all honesty. Our next question is from Angelove, and that is, do you want a baby? you know, it's crazy, right? Since me and Aunt announced our engagement and everything like that, I've gotten the craziest, like me and Aunt aren't even married yet, and everyone's like, babies. Yes, I want a baby one day, but like right now, no. Me and Aunt are still like, we haven't even started planning our wedding, let alone babies, you know what I mean? So we do want a baby one day, just not yet. one day. Our next question is from Furprez. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong, but have you thought about doing fitness routine videos on YouTube? You know, I have. I actually really wanted, like years and years ago when I first started everything, I was like, I really want to do fitness videos on YouTube because I was super into fitness and I was working out every day, and I was like, I want to record them and help people, and like if people don't know like where to even start working out, like I want to help. But my like drive, like my goals have changed so much since then that like I don't work out every day. I kind of just do random things, and that's kind of just how I am working out right now. I don't really have time to work out every single day. I'm not working out every day, so I don't want to like do videos right now just because I don't have necessarily like a routine that I'm following. I'm just eating healthy as I can. I'm trying to eat whole foods, nutritious foods that are going to give me vitamins and minerals and like be good for my body overall, and not so much junk food. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on the most of. Actually, fruits and veggies have been like a big priority for me, vegetables more than anything. So that's kind of like where I am at right now. My next question is from Anthraxis. Anthraxis? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. And it's any training advice. By the way, I love you too. And training advice, I would say, is like consistency is honestly so important, and also listening to your body. When you first start training, or when you start training and you don't see those results necessarily very fast, just stick with it. You know, I feel like you know your body the best, and if you feel like you're not doing enough, maybe you're not like really pushing yourself or something like that, then you can kind of tell if you're being lazy. And if you're pushing yourself and you're actually really trying, then you can tell that as well. Switch up your routine. I think switching up your routine every so often is really important. Like for me, I would switch up my routine every week when I have a routine, just because I didn't want my body to get used to it. Like I would switch up my cardio, I would switch up my splits, I would switch up like how frequently I would be on, you know, doing cardio, or however long I'd be weightlifting for. I would switch up times, I would switch up exercises. I made sure that I was always trying to switch things up, so it would kind of shock my body. I don't think it's necessary to do it every week, but for me that's what I did, was every week was switching up my routine. Also, training tips is make sure you're eating enough. I don't think that really gets put as like front post as it should be. If you're weightlifting, make sure that you're eating enough to have the energy to weightlift. You know, you don't want to be lifting weights and not having the energy for it, and like living off a pre-workout. Our next statement is from XLacyXB, and it's not a question. It's just a really nice comment, and I wanted to include it. And that's not a question, but I love your videos and all your content, and I just want to say thank you so much. That is honestly so sweet, and I think a truck is going by, but it's so sweet and I appreciate it so much, and I just wish I gave you a big hug. Thank you. Our next question is from David. I'm not gonna put your actual thing because I don't want anyone to actually come to you and say anything, but it's, when are you gonna do a bikini try on? And I've gotten this question and comment on so much stuff, and I'm not going to be doing a bikini try on. I never have on my channel, and I don't plan on it this year. No, I don't really plan on it, to be honest. I don't really buy a lot of bikinis, in all honesty, and I don't stay in bikinis a lot except for the summer obviously. So in the East Coast, the summer is the summer. It's not like year-round sun where I'm always in my bikini or swimming. I come out to the beach a couple times a year, and I only get like one bikini, 2 max. So I don't really plan on doing any bikini try-ons, just because it's not something where it's like gym clothes or actual like normal clothing. It's just, I'm like, I have the same bikini on that I had on last time I came to Ocean City. Like I think in my entire drawer of bikinis, I have like 4 from the last like 4 years. Like I don't have a lot of bikinis, so I don't really plan on doing bikini try-ons. Sorry guys. Question is from Mary. I love you, Mary, and that is, how do you find time to balance streaming, video editing, etc.? I don't. In all honesty, I really don't. There is not a lot of time to do everything, depending on how long you stream and how long your video editing is, and like how long it takes for you to record a video. For me, I stream anywhere between 6 and 8 hours the days that I stream, and then when I do record videos, it takes me anywhere between an hour to record and 2 to 3 hours to edit. I'm such a slow editor. So I do all my recording on my days off, which are Mondays, and then I try to go ahead and edit everything throughout the week, but I don't honestly have the actual time through like on a Monday to record all my videos. That's like expecting too much out of myself. So I try to record at least 1 to 2 videos on Monday, and then Tuesday to Sunday I stream, and then the days that I know I'm going to be posting, I edit the day before. So that's how I do everything. That's how my schedule looks. It's super off, which is why my YouTube videos are always off, never organized. I don't have set days that I post, and I don't have set like how many days a week I post. I just try to get up as much content as I can, because streaming is so demanding, because you're there for, you know, anywhere between 6 and 8 hours. And for me, because I'm so like weird, I like my videos to have like natural light. So I'm really weird. Until recently I wouldn't record in like nighttime. I hated the way like my nighttime videos looked, so I would only record during the daytime. But recently I've been kind of, you know, allowing myself to try out and test nighttime videos. So yeah, that's how I do it. I do everything on my day off, and then so I don't actually technically have like a day off of content creation. My content creation is 7 days a week. Alright, and my next question is from OG Young TX, and that is, how long have you been growing your hair, and how is it so nice? Thank you. I've been growing my hair out for the last, oh man, 4 years. I've been growing it out for 4 years, and I get it trimmed every so often, and I've gotten it bleached and then cut off, and like I've gotten actually a lot cut off since I bleached it and it went pink. But thank you very much. I've been growing it for like 4 years. I chopped it all off like about 5 years ago, like fully chopped it off. Like I'll insert a picture somewhere here, and yeah, I got it all cut off. I donated it actually, so that's why I cut it, and now it's really long, and I don't wash it every day. Some people are gonna be like, that's disgusting. I don't wash it every day. I try to eat, you know, healthy fats to make sure that it like comes through my hair. I try to drink a lot of water, and I don't use heat on it, which I think is really why it's like nice, you know. My next question is from Dreos, and that's, can I drive? Yes, I can drive. I learned how to drive when I was like 13, but I can drive. I have my driver's license. I've been driving as long as I can remember, and I know at first some people don't think I can drive. I don't know why. I can. My next question is from Ethan Roberts, and that is, what color is your hair? This is my natural color. Until it gets to like the ends, that's bleached, but all this is like my natural color. It's like an auburny color. My mom's a redhead, my dad has black hair, so it's like a mix in between. If I'm out in the sun, it gets more red, and if it's the winter time, it gets darker, or just, you know, it doesn't look as light, because I think I get paler as well, but it's like an auburn color. Question is from Lucas, and this, would you ever dye your hair a different color? Yes, I dyed it pink, but it was just the tips. I would do like pink again for the tips, but not that bright pink. I would just do like pastel pink. I actually want to do it again. I miss the pink, but I did an Instagram poll recently. I was like, blonde or like, you know, a cute color, and everyone said blonde, so yeah. Question is from Jon Snow, that is, would you and Aunt move to the Bay Area after the wedding? And that is a hard no. I am from Northern California. I love the Bay Area. It is such an important place to me. Everything from the Bay was literally so important to me in like my young teen, mid-teen adult, young adult life, that it had such an impact on me. But to move there, it's so expensive that honestly, I couldn't, even if I could afford it, I couldn't like digest paying how much it is to live in the Bay Area, in a nice area, what it is. Like I can't, like, no. But I do want to buy a house in California, in Northern California, just not in the Bay in particular, just, you know, a little bit outside of the Bay maybe, not where it's gonna be so expensive. Okay, so I had to go get let Aunt in the room. So another question is from Mark Andrews, and that is having big boobs annoying? And in all honesty, yes. Like I mean, I don't have the biggest boobs in the world, but for being a small person and my size, having boobs this big is extremely annoying. I hated it. I've always hated it, like ever since I was little. Like when I was, okay, when I say little, I mean like 18, 17, but when I was like 12 or 13, I was like, I want some big old boobies. Like I want like some quadruple D's. I want like the biggest boobs in the world. Like I just wanted huge boobs. But then once I actually got them, I'm like, I hate them. I hate having big boobs. If you have big boobs, or you know people who have big boobs, people love their body differently, and if you love having big boobs, that is awesome. I honestly just want people to love their bodies the best that they can. For me, I hate it. I think it's a huge inconvenience for me to run. It's annoying. I have to wear a bra underneath my sports bra, to wear like certain clothing. It's just uncomfortable. So yeah, I think it's very annoying for me, and I know a lot of people who think the same, but you know, you always want what you don't have, and that's something that I've kind of learned as I've gotten older. Like, people with big boobs want small boobs, people with small boobs want big boobs. If you have long hair, you want short hair. If you have short hair, you want long hair. It's always like that. But yeah, it's annoying. My next question is from Theodore, and that is, do you like FIFA? I love FIFA. I loved playing the FIFA like Alex Hunter journey, but they cut it out this year coming up, so I don't know what I'm gonna play. Well, I know what I'm gonna do when FIFA comes out, but I'm just a little bit disappointed that I'm not gonna be able to do like an Alex Hunter journey or something like that, like story mode to follow along with. I know they have like my players and stuff like that, but I don't feel like it's as much fun. I just wish that there was another year of Alex Hunter, or like maybe not even Alex Hunter, just someone else, you know. My next question is from Nay1Millions, and I've actually gotten this question literally, you guys, like about 30 times, and is, what names of you have kids? Like, what are the names of like my kids that I'm gonna have? And I have no idea. Like, I told you guys, my kids questions ever since I got engaged are crazy. I don't have any names planned out at this point. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not good. Like, I'm not somebody who like plans my whole future, like my kids' names and how many kids I'm gonna have. Like, I don't know that stuff. Like, I'm kind of just taking my life as it comes, you know, and probably not the best when it comes to planning. So my next question is from Nowell Fraser, and that's, how many wedding dresses did you try on before you chose yours? So I tried on, I think it was 3 total before I tried on the wedding dress that I picked, and I was like, this is it, and I love it so much. But I left, and I told them I was gonna think about it, and I didn't actually plan on buying that one until I looked at photos and I saw how it looked. And then I went back a couple days later and I tried a few on again, and that one was still my favorite, so I got it. But don't tell my mom and my grandma, but I've been watching a lot of Say Yes to the Dress, and I would love to go to Kleinfield and to go try on some dresses. But yeah, I don't know how realistic that is, but like, I would love to. My next question is from Clemioyo, and that's, what's your favorite Starbucks drink? My favorite Starbucks drink was the what is it, iced chai tea latte with soy milk, and what decaf espresso is what I put in it, because I'm like going kind of like less caffeine. And that was actually Peta's drink. She showed me that drink and I fell in love with it, and I was like hooked. But recently I actually stopped going to Starbucks and I started making my own stuff at home, and my favorite coffee drink right now is chocolate almond milk. Chocolate almond. Okay, it's chocolate almond milk and decaf coffee. So what I do is I get 4 ounces of decaf coffee, I put it in my Keurig, I put it on 4 ounces, and then I take chocolate almond milk and I pour it in there, and I take some ice so it's like cold, and that's my new favorite coffee concoction, decaf coffee and chocolate milk. Essentially, it's bomb. So I really like it. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, maybe like a homemade mocha or something. I don't know, it's bomb though. I like it. Alright guys, so that is gonna be it for today's video and Q&A. Thank you guys so much for all the questions and the love. I got so many like messages that were just like, hey, I love you, or like, I enjoy your content, or like, love you. So I just want to say thank you so much. I love you too. I did read them. I just may have not shouted them out, but I did read them, and I want to say thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me to read like nice comments, so thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Q&A. If you guys want me to do some more, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up. Maybe we'll try to do them a little bit more often. But I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. If you have any requests or suggestions for new YouTube videos, be sure to comment them down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. I love you so much. My butt hurts.